Hey friends, Sean here with Manly Made Minute. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Moments where I share tips, tricks, and helpful hints. Today, it's all about looking at your supplies in a different light. As I keep saying over and over and over again, I like to get as many uses as I can out of my supplies. As I'm dabbling in mixed media, I am looking for things that I can use in my mixed media for texture. I love texture. I say it over and over and over again in my videos. I love anything with texture to add like feeling things and bumps and just texture on a card. And so as I'm dabbling in mixed media, I'm looking at what I have without purchasing a whole ton as you start, right? And looking at different things that I have to use for that mixed media texture feel. Nuvo Drops. Yes. Rather than using them as an embellishment and little dots and things and make them pretty, which I do, that's what I bought them for, I'm going to use them in mixed media. We're going to smear them and texture them and use some palette knives. So let's just see what I'm thinking and kind of show you. I've got a tag that I've kind of started playing with, just playing with product and texture stuff. I'm not necessarily making anything in particular. I'll show you on a scrap piece of paper the different knives, and then we're going to try it on the tag. So before we go down, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Would love to have you follow me here on YouTube. You can find me at Manly Made Minute on Instagram as well. I've got card hops and other cards and things I don't have on YouTube on there. So would love to have you part of my followers there. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what I am thinking. So I have this little tub full of these are the Nuvo Drops. These are just the Nuvo Shimmer Powder. So these are the Nuvo Drops I purchased just to get a variety of colors. I tried to get rainbow plus some clear and some shiny and different things. So what I am thinking we can do with these is smear them on our texture and then you just got to play with, are they resistant to sprays? Do you want to put them on after spray, after you put your texture paste on? And that's something just to play with. I'm doing this after the fact of just looking at them to smear them on now, add my stamps, add my other elements on here and be done. I didn't want to lose the color of them. So if you're not going to want to lose the color, you would put them on after, right? So let's just look at palette knives and the different things I can get out of these palette knives. So I've got 3 different palette knives, and these came in a variety pack, couple of each. These were the 3 that were in there, and a couple of each in the pack though. I'm going to use the bright purple just so that you can see it on camera. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to take and put, if we're doing a normal embellishment, we'd probably do something, say, whoops, about that size or just slightly bigger. And let me just zoom in. So you can kind of see here, right? So we do that or roughly say, I'm not getting the air bubbles out here before I do this, but something probably like that, right? So I'm going to do a little bit more than that. So I'm just going to squeeze some dollops on here. This is all dependent on how much you're going to want for whatever you're doing, right? And we'll do that on the tag. Now, if I take these different palette knives, so let's just take this big one. This is going to be more for larger surface, smoothing out, getting stuff in there, digging stuff out, and getting some stuff on like a spackle, right? Now, if I just use this big one and just do a smear, here's what I can get out of this, right? Just start getting that on there. Now I can just go in there and texture that out. I can do it. I can do all kinds of stuff with this, right? Now let's just say I want a little different look. I could take my one with more of a point on it and squeeze and pull and just leave it like that. I can go in there and kind of cross over. I can just get these different things off of this, okay? Same thing with this one, but it's going to spread this out just slightly different. So now I'd get a little bit more ball on the end, like so, right? Can I smear this around? Sure, you can smear this. We can do this, right? We can get, dig into it. So just different kind of things that you can do with these different kind of tools. Now let's transpose this over to my tag. Let me just give us a little more look at this overall tag. So I'm going to go over this. So it's almost like I'm going to do a palette knife and kind of squish it into my cracks of this stuff. Then we'll do a couple other pieces just around. Okay. I used the purple because I wanted to see it. Now I'm going to just do something that would more match kind of my theme that I had going here. So I pulled out, this one is called Dream Drops. It's like Frosted Lake. This is a yellow, just dandelion yellow. This is like a lemon twist. I could even do, let's just do Simply White, and then there's like a Morning Dew. That's just going to dry clear on you. A shimmer. This one's a shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm actually going to use my lemon twist and spackle this in here. Okay, so all I want to do is I'm just going to get a dollop of this right in there. I'm going to take my larger one, and let me just see if I can get this purple off. It gets tacky and dry really fast. So this, when you spread this out like this, it'll get some tack to it and dry pretty quick. Okay? Now, if I just take and spackle this into my grooves, right? Now, I spackled it in. Now look at the shimmer I'm getting. So I'm adding a different kind of look to this, right? Okay? Now, I'm going to take my, I'm just going to take some yellow, and I'm just going to smear some in little different spots here. And I'm going to do it in a little grouping of 3 for the yellow. And now I'm just going to do little splotches, like so. Okay. Got my texture. Now remember, these get some shine to them. So you're gonna change up the look. You're not gonna get that matte kind of feel, so it just depends on what you want. Now on here, I could take and just do some normal little dollops and keep them as our dollops of what they're made for. And I'm going to, the white, let's just do some white. So I'm going to smear some white up into this spackled area, just to see the difference of a white versus that shimmer. Okay. It's got that clear look to it, but it's going to be more spackly than shimmery. But it's still going to have that shine to it. That's got the shimmer to it. And let's just take, this one's going to be similar, the golden shimmer. And I'm just going to do dollops and squish on this one. And I'm going to actually use now this one. Let's just clean that off to get the little spiky kind of feel to it, right? So I'm just kind of like so. So again, taking this and using this in a different shape or form in my mixed media. Can I use this on a background? You bet I could. If I wanted to take, let's just take, you know what? I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to just change up this one. Because I recently tried the shaving cream kind of feel. This one got a little muted on me from smearing it off. But can I salvage this? Can I add some shimmer to this? Can I change this up just a little bit? So I'm going to actually just take the pink shimmer. Has this got shimmer? This is Fairy Wings. And this one's got Love Potion. So I'm going to actually take a little bit of each of these, and we're just going to smear this around over the top. I'm going to add just a little bit of that Frosted Lake. And then I'm going to just, at the end, we'll throw some Love Potion. So can I salvage this and just give this some shimmer? Almost glosses it over. And let's just get some Fairy Wing pink in there. Yeah, I mean, I can, right? Now if I dabble this and give it texture, it almost like it softens that out. So think of background, right? Put a floral over this, or pop it up on dimensionals, and I think you'd have a great background. right? So think of these products in a different light of what you probably bought them for, was to make little dots, right? I'm looking at them going, what do I have for mixed media that I can change up my texture, add different stuff, salvage pieces that maybe I ruined, you know, and in something else. So, you know, if you look at this from the front, I mean, we've got great shimmer. Look at this tag from the front. There's so much texture on this. I don't know if my camera is going to focus because of the texture. It won't pick up on some stuff. But anyway, looking at stuff in a different light hopefully gives you an idea of just mixing up your stuff. I could put perfect pearls and mix it into this. I could maybe try a little spray or a little ink and mix it into it and then smear this on and see what it does. So there you have it. Hopefully this was a great little tip and trick and helpful hint for you. And go get those Nuvos out, because I don't think we use them enough. They're in our drawer and we get them out. Oh, I should probably put this on this card. So get them out, try them in a different light. Thank you so much, and until next time, I'll see you then.